This past Monday night on Raw, Becky Lynch won the Women's World Championship in a really, really good battle royale. The final two being Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch. The final three, we'll go ahead and mention Nia Jax. Nia Jax, Liv Morgan, and Becky Lynch being the final three. And Becky Lynch coming out on top. Was this a good decision for WWE to put the belt on Becky Lynch?
Logically, I think no, but business-wise, I think yes. In the case of business-wise, Becky Lynch is a draw. You have the title on her. She's going to bring the ratings in. She's going to bring in viewers. People are going to be excited to see what's next. But if you're talking about what people wanted, it's not exactly what people wanted to see.
Yeah, and I think this might be a bit of an unpopular opinion, but I actually liked it. I like the call to give that one to Becky because, look, I just think that Liv didn't necessarily need the title yet, as much as you can argue, yeah, that's what the fans wanted to see. I think it looks like they're kind of doing with Liv what they did with LA Knight, where they're just having a sort of flirt with the conversation of the main event scene without actually pulling the trigger. And look, I don't know if this was just me, but Becky was kind of becoming a less of a big name. Like, don't get me wrong, she's still one of the top workers in the company, but she's like less of a big name as she used to be. Like, let's go back to her prime, 2016, 17, 18, when she was winning championships like it was nobody's business. She had all of the star power of an entire company at the tip of her fingers, and arguably the biggest draw of the women's division at that time, alongside the likes of Sasha Banks and Charlotte Flair. But since she stopped winning championships, and I'm not going to include that win over Bianca Belair at SummerSlam 2021 because nobody was happy with that one, she just hasn't had that same draw. And I feel like this title reign, however long it might end up being, could be exactly what she needs to maybe get back to the level that we're all used to seeing her at.
So I'm gonna describe the three people that were affected by this. I'm gonna go one with Becky Lynch, one with Liv Morgan, and one with Nia Jax. For Becky, Raw needed somebody who can hold down that women's division in the interim. You know they got something cooking in the background that's going to take place over the next couple of months, but they needed somebody who has that experience of pretty much holding down that entire division. So while I wasn't a big fan of it in the very beginning when Becky first won it, I kind of came to that realization that, okay, Becky may not be the man that she was when she was at the height of her career, when she beat Ronda Rousey and Charlotte for, both titles at one point. But she was the best person who can hold down that division and have good rivalries over the next several, let's say, weeks and months, however long WWE wants her to hold the title.